Hi YouTube, welcome back. Well, a lot's gone on this week. Sorry I haven't posted any videos in a few days, but there's been a lot going on. I think it was Sunday, we started having some electrical problems. All of a sudden, two breakers dimmed a couple times and then went out at the same time. Go to reset them, they came back on, but then they were running very dim. So, try and figure out what's going on, and other things started going off. And then some of the appliances started to do strange things, like the stove wouldn't come on except while the fridge was running. And as soon as the fridge ran out, or as soon as the fridge shut off, the stove would go off. Or if you ran the dryer, then the bathroom light came on, and when the dryer went off, the bathroom light went off. And none of these things are on the same circuit. So, in the end, we found that it was our main breaker switch. The part that was supposed to look like this actually looked like this. Now, it's been fixed, but my plants went about a day without the grow lights. Although, the only ones that seem to really have been affected are the tomatoes. Here's the tomatoes. They got the worst of the legginess. They are getting a drink right now. Although, with everything that happened, if this being the worst of the legginess, I'm alright with that. So then after that, on Monday, I ended up having to work a very long day, so I didn't really do anything with the plants. I checked on them Monday morning, and everything was fine. Some need some watering. I'll get to it later. And then when I got home, I was very tired, very sore, so I didn't do anything with them. And I woke up Tuesday morning to this. Now, that was a whole tray of parsley, a whole tray of cilantro, 3 egg cartons of cumin, and all my flowers. All like that. I immediately watered to see if anything would come back. And here's the results of that. This is what they look like this morning. A lot of them. Both trays. After watering, those are starting to come back up. And those are starting to come back up. The cumin's starting to come back up. And so are the flowers. So it is possible to save them once they've dried out so much they fall over. Here they are on day 2. Some of the ones that were laying down yesterday are starting to pick back up. Some of them are back up like nothing happened. That one was fine. Some of those are up like nothing happened. Some of them are still laying down-ish, but coming back up. And the cumin is almost all up like nothing happened. And the flowers are up like nothing happened. So, still waiting on a couple cumin, several cilantro, and most of them are back up, which is very encouraging. There's a few that are still kind of half up, like they're still trying. They may or may not come all the way up. I don't know. And if they do stand back up, I don't know if they'll be any good, but most of it's looking okay. So I'm really happy dealing with this week. So today we are trying to get some other stuff caught up. It's a nice day. Gonna try and finish filling the potting soil into the block bed holes right there. And we've also are hardening off our onions and shallots and broccoli and cauliflower. So out here on my front porch, we have the onions, the shallots, and the broccoli and cauliflower. We're hardening them off. They have already had 2 days outside in the sun just like this for 2 hours each day. So today we're going to leave them out for 3 hours. Make sure everything was watered, although the ones in those potting soil, although the broccoli in the potting soil always looks dry. Just always, even though I watered them this morning. I do not like the potting soil, but we will talk about that in a different video. Probably tomorrow. So they're going to chill out here in the sun, on the porch, next to the strawberries, and do a little sunbathing. And we have some other things to try and take care of today. So lots to do, and the normal mom duties, of course. Let's get started. So while I was putting the potting soil in the block holes, I asked one of the kids to move the small pots of strawberries back over to the sidewalk. And then this happened. That's more I gotta clean up. Well, the sun has gone over the mountain, so it's starting to get cold. I think we're gonna stop here for today, but they're almost all full. We just have these 8 on the side, and those have dirt but no leaves. Most of them have the leaves on them too. I gotta finish putting the leaves on there. So empty holes are just for flowers anyway, so I'm not worried about that immediately. I really wanted to get the other ones done for the onions and shallots, because they are almost ready to come out. Well, my garlic is not looking good. There's more brown, more red, and I'm not sure why. That one's almost all the way brown. But some of them are still a little stiff, and some of them are very floppy, like they're rotting. I don't know. It could be light issue. In this area it gets more light later on. Maybe it's just not enough now that they're coming out of dormancy. I'm not sure. It's more frustrating news. Well, that's all we're going to get done for today. It's about dinner time. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching. And remember, life's an adventure. Thanks for joining me in mine. God bless.